This is I'm offline on Twitch. Okay, I'm streaming everywhere. No branding. Okay, good. Excellent connection. Okay. Awesome. Hello guys, I'm Pluvia Aeterna and today I want to show you a few mods for Bannerlord and then maybe we can talk about some video game news later. But the first the first mod of today, I think I'll leave it like this, is this one, the player settlements. And let me see, what this does is adds features to build your own towns, villages and castles when certain configurable requirements are met, and I also show you how to install and use those mods. Build your own town, castle, village anywhere. Player settlements add features to build your own towns, villages and castles and certain. Okay, I read it. You can start a kingdom once you meet the clan and party requirements and have an established governor. I'll show you some cheats too to achieve this like right away, because it's really hard. Otherwise you have to have tier 4 or something like that. So yeah, this is the video. Let's watch it on YouTube. I'll show you in game too. Your own thieves. Come on, go full screen. Like this. Name your settlements. Choose your culture. Place it whatever you want. Put it by holding Alt, Q and E. Left click I think to place. Wait 1 week. And you have all these options like normal, like for a normal castle, village or whatever, town. Have quests, workshops. And you can do a lot more than this, so I'll show you. It acts like a normal village, castle, town. The one you build. You can place and connect villages. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, never mind. I tried this. Yeah, it works. And you can build the type you want from other empires too. Like you can combine empire styles of villages, towns, castles. Villagers and castles visit the town. Town sells goods from what the villages produce. Villages have recruits and quests. Place castle and strategic points like on borders. Yeah, that's really cool. I never thought of that. We'll do that in game for sure. For sure. Ah, that's really cool. Okay, so that was the video, and I'll show you in game 2 now. So I don't know if I had a campaign from this. Okay, I think this one. It has player settlements. Pretty much those are the versions that I use. I think I think this was the campaign native in this load order. If you use other versions and other load orders, it might crash, and I show you how to install those as well. If you need help in that. picture of something. Mic. Okay. So this is already, yeah, this is already tier 4 and has lots of money, because otherwise when you click this new menu here, it doesn't, it's grayed out and it doesn't want to work. So to do this really fast, like if you want to check the mode really fast, you can click alt, I mean push the button alt and this wave button on the under the escape button at the same time, and you get this RGL command line, you get the console pretty much. And the commands, wait a sec, because I want to pull up the commands for the cast, for the tiers and the gold. Yep. Work. I forgot to open up this folder with everything I needed, or I closed it by accident, I think. So cheat codes, so those are the cheat codes, I'll show you in a second. So cheat code to increase wealth is this one that I didn't write here. Whatever, we'll check it. Oh, I forgot to write it here, whatever, what the hell. So let's do the cheat for the tier first. So for the tier is this one, campaign add renown to clan, and you write the clan name. So V, and the clan is, it's also good if you do it in a clan window. Doronoving, clan Doronoving. So you have to select now and do the same, select it again, and it says here new renown, you get new renown and new tiers, and you have to be tier 4. When it says you are tier 4, you can click done, and when you go back to it, you must have the updated tier here on the right, where you usually have the tier. Okay, so that's pretty much that. And what was the, and increase it until tier 4, by the way. So clan cheat and testing was fine, diff cancel, that's weird, but let's search it. So cheat code to increase wealth, Bannerlord. There's too many things to this setup, you always forget something. So what was it? No. So engine config cheat 0, control X, party clan, control X on inventory. Okay, so let's go back to the inventory. Oh, and by the way, you have to have cheat modes active for this. I don't think this works. No, let's say the configuration. So increase gold is campaign, add gold to hero, campaign add gold to hero. Come on, this is the command you need to put in the console. So let's write here, Control V to paste in here. Let's say around 1 million is good enough, I think, for 2 million dinars. Let's put many zeros. I got 10 million. So yeah, And to enable at first the cheat codes to do all this stuff, you need to go to where Bannerlord is installed. Wait a sec. And no, I think it's in my documents. My documents. Bannerlord configs. Well, it's here. So go to my documents, Bannerlord and configs, and go to engine config and do write cheat mode 1 here and save it. And that's pretty much it with this stuff. First mode. So to show how it works, cheat codes, we don't need this anymore. So usage is Alt E. Alt E was Alt E in the game, or go to this, and you can see here I build a few settlements and towns. I build a settlement, a castle, a village. You can name them whatever you want. Wolfir second settlement, and you select the style. Let's say I want to build a Vlendian one, and then you get all these options that I think they didn't show. And you can place it whatever you want. So F1 for help, left click to place it, caps to deep editing mode, change visual style, E to turn around, use Alt to change rotation, Alt plus E or Q, you rotate it like so. F1 to pull up this menu again, Alt V or S, you move it, you can see now better, you move it upwards or backwards a bit. And what I liked the most was it's Shift S to put it, like you can press S faster to go down or up, to not put it in the air kinda. But now it has lots of earth inside it, dirt. So maybe let's put it on a more flat ground. Here is good because we have the mountains and the sea, the ocean. And we can put it like so. But let's rotate it. Kinda like this. Control Q and S to change the scale, to make it bigger or lesser, smaller. For rotation, Shift, let's change the style a bit. Oh, I didn't place this and it already got the last castle style. I think this is pretty good. Left click, and I can left click anywhere to put it, to place it, build it. It saves. Wait for a bit. Hello viewer on YouTube. Okay, so now we should be here near Varcheg. This is how it looks like. Pretty cool. I like it. And now you cannot access it, unfortunately. If I go here, if the bandit let me. Okay, leave me alone. Everybody has free money. That would be cool if real life was like this. So you have to wait 1 week for this to be accessible, and that's pretty much it. Settlement. Now let's build the Crusade one. Where we should build it? Here. Let's access deep editing mode. I don't know what this does though. Switch to deep edit mode. Oh, you can change individual parts of it. I think that's so cool. To switch from the to placement mode to change selected submodel. You have submodels. You know, Shift E to select or Shift Q to select the models. Let's say I want different walls because those seem kinda small. Okay. So Shift to change the select. So how do I change it? Wait, F1 again. How do I change it? To delete selection. Can I delete the walls? That's awesome. So I deleted the walls with the back button. To change axis, to change selected submodel. How can I change those though? How can I change the individual submodels? That's I don't know how to do. I don't know how to do it. Oh, I can make them up or down. I can increase or decrease their size with W and Shift. What if I want other models? I can increase or decrease with Control E or Q. I mean Control plus E or Q. And yeah, I don't know how to change the model though. Whatever. Yeah, you can play with this more, but that's really cool. Function to change the individual models would be cool to make your customizable castle and village. Castle, I mean the bigger settlements, towns. Let's choose village bound settlement. Let's bound to the second one, so you have to build this one first. To build the second village, let's choose Botania, and you can choose the type you want to build to. Let's say horse farm, and then you can build it. You have the same options here. You can put it down. You can change the models. Let's put it here because it fits. The same, it saves, and you have to wait for a bit, I think, for that too. It takes a second. Where the hell did I build it? Here. Let's try to go to it. Ah, this pissed me off. Leave me alone. Come on, so many bandits. You have right of your 5th of second village. The settlement is currently still under construction, so I need to wait now. And then it will work after 1 week here. It will work like a normal village. Construction is complete. You get all these messages. Oh, the other ones, not this one. Maybe wait here. Or here even. You can see it works. This was built first by me and it works like a normal town. You can recruit troops. But this is the confirmation that it works. You can do all this stuff. Pretty much it accesses the menus of the other towns. So to install this one, oh, I didn't show you this. Build a castle. The castles too. Second castle. Let's be the Nasserai one. And we can build it here. Let's change the submodels. Visual options. Shift plus E. No. Let's say I want to change it. Shift and E. It also rotates, but you can rotate it back. Shift and E to change visual options, to change scale, to change scale. Okay. Or is this the same? I don't think. Yeah, it's the same. How do I change the models? Does this have a model option? Let's go for the Empire. Deep edit to change visual options. Shift and Q. Nope, I don't think the castles have more options. Okay, place it. And the same, you have to go back and wait for it to be done. Okay, that's pretty much it. So to install it, okay, build a town. Let's see if you can get some other models. I think you can get other models, but I cannot get it working right now. I got it working during tests. Or that's for the town only, I don't know for sure. And for the village, acquire post. You can also play with it in the MCM. Maximum allow villages per town. Require castle cost. Just village bound. Okay. So let's play in the MCM. Campaign. Save and exit. Let's see which things we can change. If that's the case. Mod options here in the main menu. Player settlement. And you have all these options. Create new save on build. Always hide until ready. Immersive mode. Also has the build panel. Building can only be started by discussing with a companion. No conversation options. Remove the build conversation options. So you can also talk to a companion to build this. Mouse rotation speed, key rotation, disable automatic hints, allow gate position, hint duration. You can pause this and look what each means, if this is a mod that interests you. Require clan tier. I think you can disable this. Clan tier or cost. If you want to be faster without the cheats. Require town cost. Require town rebuild cost, instant build, and all those. Build duration days, use player culture, allocate village type, maximum allow towns, cycle construction at a time, add initial garrison, add initial notables. Okay, so to install this, we go here, requirements, we have harmony, mod configuration menu, and UI extender X. So go to each. And install all those. Get all these files and the UI extender X. Oops, you don't need BLSE. It says you need BLSE. You don't need BLSE on PC. I tested without BLSE and it works fine. And I want to show you what my load order is. So I'm gonna close a bit and to show you the launcher. So this is the launcher, and the load order is like this. So you have Harmony first, and this is the version. If you cannot get the right version as the main file here, go back here and get the right versions here on the right. I have here in the launcher. So Harmony, and you get exactly this version. Butterlib after it, you get exactly this version. You extend directs, you get this version. Mod configuration menu, get this one. Enable all these native mods and player settlement, you get this version exactly, and this version of the game, because I tested it for this one, and that's pretty much it. So you need all those player settlements and all those, and you can play. So to install all those, you put them in the modules folder. Where's the modules folder? Wait a sec. You go to Steam. Oops. Go to Steam, games, running, manage, browse local files, and then in the modules you install all those mods. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Oops, I opened the wrong thing. So for the second mod, wait a sec. Okay, so second mod is the fantasy troops, and this is the mod. Let me close all those. There's settlement, because we already covered it. This one too. So fantasy world, and you get all these races. You get the drow, you get the dwarf, you get the, what else you get? The humans are the default. You get the Spartans, you get the, let me see, the drow, race elves, the orcs, you get the elves, you get the Iron Kingdom, the dwarfs, you get the Jotunheim giants, you get the Drician colonies, humans, you get the Amazon Kingdom, the humans, the Spartan Empire, humans, and I install all those for you, and I'll show you first how it works. So okay, requirements, Adonai troop changer, and sensical race fixes. Okay, so what we need is, I don't think we need all those For Spartans, you need the ATC Aeterna troop changer. If you install the Spartans too, you can install the individual races. If you want to race and children to be saved, you need to install the sensical race fixes. And for those, let's see what the requirements are. You need harmony. So we'll have harmony here enabled. What else? And the ATC, and this doesn't require anything, so pretty much this is the load order. You have harmony, this version I tested with, which is the latest for now, today 23 of November 2024. Birth and aging, Adonai troop changer, and all these sensical. I think this is pretty much it. Play. Later today I'll show you how to install Realm of Thrones complete overhaul and the modes that complete it if you stick to the end. You have a new loading screen here with a Spartan if you install the Spartan one. I think this is the from the Spartan individual file, not from the Adonai troop changer, which is cool. The new menu, loading screen and menu, I think, or just loading screens with Spartans and so. Let's pass this screen. Yeah, loading screen. The same menu screen. Let's go for sandbox. It's pretty cool if you want to play as a Spartan, which is more like a kind of race in this game. If you like this, interact in any way with the stream.
For 500 years,
ATC 193 loaded successfully, or the videos after. If you see the videos after, so for me to make more, like comment, subscribe, and all that stuff, or follow or whatever. So you have all these new races here, or cultures, and hopefully they get images in the future too. But let's say we want, if we do, and we have different stories here and like details, descriptions, and they have advantages and disadvantages like the vanilla races. And then here at the race we have to choose again. So let's say, what did we choose? We choose an elf. Talking too much. I get myself distracted. So this is an elf. You get these longer ears. Let's say, and in this menu you just choose the disadvantages, advantages, and disadvantages. Let's say we want an orc. In here you get the appearance of the race.
Up the ladders!
Okay, and some skin color too, green, really cool. Let's say I want I don't think Spartans are too different. Just are human here with their advantages and disadvantages. Let's say I want to draw goblin. It's an elf, but yeah, I think this is a draw. Can consider it a draw. And then we have a dwarf, which is a bit smaller. Dwarf. So let's go with this. Let's randomize it. Let's make a bearded one. Yeah, I love this. Put into a family. Let's quickly choose those. Iron warriors. And if you choose the right versions, I have also, and this loader I'll show you, and I showed you before, it will work. So that's pretty much it. Let's go to this town here, take a walk around the town, and I'll show you that it works. I'll show you it's more little than usual. You can see doesn't crash or anything. And you can see it's more litter than the normal guy. And runs faster too. So yeah, this is this mod, and how to install it. Exit to main menu. Get all these mods with WinRAR. You get in each one of them, and then you get these folders with the races, and you drag and drop them in the modules folder here on Steam apps. You can go to Steam here, manage, browse local files, and it opens up this window I just showed you with the modules, and you have to have them here like so. Fantasy, elf, whatever, and work races and all those, and Adonai troop changer and harmony, I think. Yep. So you have to have them. Oops. Like so. Harmony, this version, the native ones, 1, 2 and 11, the latest patch right now at this date, and all those fantasy draw. If you want, you can choose some of those if you don't like all of those. Sensical races fixes at the end here, and you start with Adonai troop changer. If you get the Spartans, I guess that's pretty much with the second mod. And I don't think there was anything else. Nope. Third mod, castles restored. So third mod is, let me close this. Sensical fantasy castles restored. So this mod brings to the game one new town, 3 castles and 13 villages. This mod uses scenes hidden in game files made by me personally, and some scenes from scene design contests, from which some I fixed and finished. So this is what some of the scenes look like. Pretty cool. I think they look bigger, more imposing kinda. New Botania castle restored. New Empire castle restored. I'll show you one of these in the game, so you know it works. Sturgeon town restored. Empire villages. If you are kind of tired from the old scenes and you want new scenes in the game, I like how this Empire village has this like bridge, because the Romans used to build bridges in the real world. New Empire village. This looks awesome. With the opening to the sea. Batena village variation. Batena village Snorri. Tarja village Snorri. Novlandian village. London village SDS. SDC fixed. Batenia village. Sturgia village variation. And you fight in all those and you have sieges and so on. So you have sieges in them. It's awesome. Empire village. Crusade village. Asarai village. Batenia village. Aeterna villages is fixed and improved, and so on. So the way it looks in the game is, let me see what we need. Castle restored. I don't think we have any. New files, la la. Do we need anything at all? I don't think we have any dependencies. Nope. So display game capture. So let's enable it. Stop. Okay, so we don't need harmony, we just need the native ones, and Adonai, we don't need those. If you do more than one patch or mod, I mean, you might get trouble later in the game with the armies. You might get a crash. Bannerlord is not mod friendly, and these mods are tested by themselves, so it's good if you install one mod at a time, or one mod from one author at a time. Like, let's say you want to install this Castle Restore mod and you install only this, or the Realm of Thrones mod and you only install only it, or whatever, the Fantasy World one with all this racing, and that's it, because it's only tested like this. It's not tested with other most of the time, except Realm of Thrones, which I'll show you later with RBM. It has a patch with RBM, but it was tested like this by the authors. So we need Castle Restored and the native ones, and this version of the Castle Restored 1.1.0, this version of the game 1.2.11, and this version of the natives which are the same native files. So let's play. Castle Restored. 7 from 8 Batania castles use same scene. Now it's 32 scenes per castle, so you get more variation in battle, I guess. All village scenes are chosen and changed by me, with new scenes from design contest, from which one I finish, fixed and improve, and 3 new ones by me. I also changed Batania capital to a different scene that I like more. I'll show you this one, and you have all these changes for each of the culture. Save games. I forgot which one. No. Player settlement. I don't know which one had the castle restored. I think this one. make a new one. Sandbox. Let's make a Battanian one, and I'll show you really quick the capital, how it looks in the game. Battanians. That was a cool one. Okay. 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 Let's go. So this one, I think it has a change scene. That's why I wanted to do a Battanian one. Marnath. I don't know for sure, but I think this one is the change one. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Doesn't say exactly which scenes are changed. That's the problem. It says Nicuze Castle, New Empire Castle, Battania Castle, no. New Sturgeon Castle, New Battania Village, New Sturgeon Village, New Empire Village. It doesn't say exactly the name, but I didn't see this one before. I never play too much Battania, so I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. And hide. And toggle characters, toggle camera mode V. Let's go around it. To me it seems changed and way bigger, but it might not be the case. Pretty cool scene. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is changed for sure. To me it seems yes. That's a cool tent. Windmill. Look at this scene in the back. With the house in the water. That's so we have this house, broken house in the water, destroyed. Back there we have the other gates of the sea, so it flooded kinda this way. That's so cool. I never played Battania. They look so cool. They're harder to play than usual. Broken houses too. Kinda looks like a custom scene for me. Tell me if I'm wrong, of course. Little house which looks like tents. It goes up on the hill here. But these ruins in the back looks awesome. Oof, this doesn't go much faster. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And I'll show you how to install it too. So you go to Castle Restored, you don't have any other dependencies, you get this version, you have manual download, you'll have term mode. Also you can download this one, unblock DLL, and just click launch me. Your DLLs might be blocked by the computer. I'll show you this in a bit too. So let's copy paste. Unblock DLLs. This is what it looks like. You have this option, and let's unblock DLLs if this mode doesn't work. but if it works, you don't need to download this. So castle restored, download this, extract it in the modules folder, which is this one. We'll go to Steam and manage and browse local files, and it will redirect you there, and you have castle restore here. And then in the load order you have the native ones enable like so in this load order, and the castle restore just after them, after story mode, and these versions of them and of the game. I tested only on these versions, might not work on other versions of the game or of the mod. So let's go to the main mod I promised to do a show today, which is the Realm of Thrones mod. And oops, let's disable. I think we need all those. I think I don't need this because it might crash. We have RBM, RBM down like so, fantasy, RBM assets, erotic core, RBM patch. Also, if you follow, which is free, and subscribe, you can see these mods way faster than the rest of the people that see only the videos, the edited videos. Let me check up really quick. Castle restored, I showed you. Unblock DLLs. We don't need the cheat codes anymore. So this is the Realm of Thrones, the coolest Game of Thrones mod out there, and the coolest Game of Thrones game. I also played this in my free time, the 5.3 version, with a Targaryen right now. So this has Harmony and UI extender as requirements. So you get this view, a nice view. RBM configuration. You can also configure RBM from here. Module status, troop overhaul, range, reload speed, passive shoulder shields, better arrow visuals, realistic arrow arc, trust troop, module status, posture system, web posture guy, RBM tournament, anything you like. Save game, have a save game. Utterly mod configuration menu. I don't think you need those. So Battlelib UI extender X, but it doesn't hurt to have them. This Battlelib is, I think, for showing game crashes and configuration menu. You can configure some of this stuff. So I think it will work too with those. Let's see. Okay, it takes a while. This kinda scares me. I'll also have a surprise mod installed. I'll show you how to install it at the end to make this the best overhaul, Game of Thrones overhaul. Okay, so it works. Okay. We don't need Bannerlord and mod configuration menu, I'll show you at the end. So yeah, you get the new map. You get naval battles. You get the Game of Thrones map, cultures and everything. I forgot what culture, what clan. Suleos. Oh, I'm Dornish or Bravosi. I don't remember which one. So yeah. It looks awesome. Looks amazing. This and Crusader Kings 3 and 2 Game of Thrones mods are the best out there. You have the entire map, or almost the entire map. I don't know if all those on the right are the same as on the original map, but I think most of them. You get the north with the wall, Castle Black, the Thames, everything in the north here, or almost everything. The Iron Islands. The water looks bluish, which is really cool. Looks like in the Caribbean. Look at this. Love it. Love the textures. So that's pretty much it. I'll show you how to install it too. Get this configuration. Oh, I don't know which mod options you get there. I want to see really quick with the mod configuration menu. See what extra options we can get. That will be cool. Want to see really quick. Then I'll show you how to install it in the surprise mod. Realm of Thrones. And music pack for Realm of Thrones is the surprise mod. It doesn't conflict with the Realm of Thrones 5.5 mod in any way, or the realistic battle mod. So you need to also get all this Game of Thrones music instead of the Bannerlord ones like I got in the video. So yeah, it's more immersive. Let's see really quick what we can get here, and I'll show you how to install it. Mod options, Realm of Thrones. Yeah, we get lots of options with the mod configuration menu. But that's optional if you want to install and have all these options. ROT events, max weight spawns, debuff militias for single settlement kingdoms, debuff militia for single settlement, remove militia from this for whole. You can read all those. Naval combat experimental, which is legal. Also allow custom kingdom party troops. That's awesome. Kings protect Night's Watch. If you don't want, like you want wars, Night's Watch. Yeah, it might be cool to install Bannerlord and also mod configuration menu to have all those. I don't know if this is for mod configuration menu exactly or not, but whatever. If you don't get this menu, install Battlelib and mod configuration menu. And Battlelib is for crashes. If you get crashes, you can submit that in the support, as I know. Storyline wars. You can also edit. You must load a second. Edit storyline. Night's Watch, Free Folk, Neighbor Raven. So you need to load the save first for that to work. Neighbor Raven accidents, restrict sending ravens, flight time in days. It's the ravens you can send, and you can talk faster with other lords in the game. Dragons, Danish music, friendly fire, minimum. You have lots of options here. You can look at each one down here by pausing the video or the stream. Party role change and list with enemies, global XP multiplier, gear level, relationship penalties, relationship requirements, marker bob, marker color, and all this. So yeah, really cool. And here is the RBM configuration, which is different. That is related to this one, which makes the mode more realistic, the battles more realistic, as I understand, and the AI of them. I think it configures the AI, RBM AI, yeah, of course, and the combat. Get all these options. Let's exit. So to install all these, you need this. You need copy realistic battle mode for game 4, and you need the one, where the hell it is, 555 ROT. I think one was removed. There were two mods and they were the same so I think it was removed, but this is the one. Realistic battle. Let's see here, modules, third mod, fourth mod, music pack. This is the one I installed, but they are the same. So if you install this one, this picture, or the other, if the others appear, is the same. I'll show you in a second here. Oops. Come on, Opera. I think it got removed, but let's see, because it was copied and pasted from the other one. Damn, I need to close some of these tabs because my computer is... Come on. It's really slow. RBM patch. Oh, it's called RBM patch. RBM patch. I don't see RBM patch. ROT realm. This is the one, RBM patch Realm of Thrones. Okay. And this needs the realistic battle mode and the Realm of Thrones, which is the main one here. And the main one needs Harmony and UI Extender X, as I said. So you need to install all those. And this one needs the realistic battle mode, which I opened. And the music pack you can install as an optional one. It doesn't conflict with any other mods. So download all those. Realm of Thrones, this version, Harmony, I think this version I have, I'll show you in the game really quick. You extend the X. Those are the dependencies, the mandatory dependencies. The RBM patch, the assets also, and the patch here, both of them. I don't think I installed any of the below ones. The realistic battle mode. Realistic battle mode for 1.10 live and 1B. Download, and the music pack. This one. And install all of those in the modules like I have here. It should look like this. Not the music pack. I'll show you how to install the music pack because it's really important if you want to install that too. RBM assets patch root core dragon. You should have like this. Ignore all the other ones. And the music pack. And to open that, you go to the Steam and manage and browse local files, and you get this modules folder. And then if you don't want anything else, you can enable those here in the modes, like without these, but you can also install those for extra options. I think you need the exact same versions. You need to download the exact same versions from the mods page, and if you can't find, go to the mod page and scroll down, and you should find other versions. Not of the music pack, doesn't matter, of the other mods I showed you. You have the native ones, and you have the RBM first, this version, the ROT assets, ROT map, and so on, with all these versions you need. And to install the music pack, you have installation, unzip the music folder and go to the music folder of the Realm of Thrones mod. Modules are RT core, so we need to go this way. Modules ROT core, and where it is, ROT core music. Core. I don't think I have it because nope, wait a sec. Modules RT core music mode. T core. Where is the music though? I cannot see it. Dialogues, guy, not it. I don't think the guy can. No. Core. That's weird. Because 5.3, I think it had a music pack. So it's the same folder. Core music, there's the music folder with that of the mods. If it has a music folder here, like so, with music in it, delete all those until the folder is empty, and go to the for mod music, enter this, see. Or this might be the wrong location. Let me see a bit. Data, no. Oops, nope. Okay, whatever. Music. So put all the music here. Put those here. Select all. Without those. And drag and drop them. Drag and drop all of those here. but be sure you don't have any other music files here first. And because if you have, like what I did, is having all these original ones, then I put these ones and I replace them, and I used to have like double songs in the game. So be sure everything is deleted first and then install everything here, and you'll have all the Game of Thrones music without the stock Bannerlord music. So that's more immersive for me especially. So that's the 4 mod, and I want to, not this one, want to look at, let me see, shadows, no, this one, want to comment, nope, not this one, I want to, let's close this, music pack, and I want to comment on this a bit too today. So there's an article saying the Elder Scrolls fans turnover official reveal. The Elder Scrolls is as highly anticipated sequel that at this point I'm beginning to question whatever is actually real. So obviously I'm joking when I question the Elder Scrolls 6 is real probably, but Bethesda has starved us so much information since its reveal at 2018. The same questions have to be asked. These questions that need to be asked include when we are going to see some gameplay and when we will get a release date for the Elder Scrolls 6. The only positive related to those questions is now that the Starfield expansion, the Shattered Space, is out of the way. The Elder Scrolls should be next in line after the test 6. Hopefully we can look forward to Fallout 5, but that's conversation from another article. So when will the full reveal of Elder Scrolls 6 arrive? Was questions being asked by Reddit user Swinging Dan. Do we think Bethesda will make the announcements at a major event like the Game Awards or Xbox Game Showcase, or just drop a trailer out of the blue between 2027 2028 for the game to be released? Maybe a teaser trailer in 2026, but more likely 2027. I think so. I think it may be a few years after the teaser trailer, but at this point I think Bethesda have really bad problems, and I'll comment a bit more after I read all this. I may be pessimistic about this, but I think 2027 will reveal a teaser trailer and a gameplay trailer with a 2028 release date. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I'll see. Okay, I'm thinking 2025 showcase. Star was announced 5 years. Okay, there's no telling at this point. We'll learn more about the test 6. I hope that new information arrives sooner rather than later. So also have this,
making the already agonizing wait for new info all the more unbearable. With the Elder Scrolls VI expected to launch sometime in 2025-2026 or even beyond, it's hard to predict when that next trailer might come. The Elder Scrolls 6 gameplay leak leaves fans seriously torn. Take it with a pinch of salt. The Elder Scrolls VI is going to be one of the biggest games of the decade, and if gameplay leaks are to be believed, it's going to exceed all expectations. I can't say I'm a fan of the Elder Scrolls series.
I don't think so, and I think all these problems Starfield has right now will delay further and further the game, or it might be the case. I think there's a big chance for that to happen.
I enjoy the games, but I've always gravitated towards the Fallout series more. But that said, I'll inevitably be playing the Elder Scrolls VI on day one. The pressure is certainly on, though, as the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim launched 14 years ago, so fans have been waiting for a new entry for a long, long time. In all likelihood, it'll be worth the wait. After all, this is arguably Bethesda's strong.
In the best case scenario, I think the 2028 release date might be the case, or close to 2030 in the best case scenario, in which Bethesda is updating their engine and everything, and everything they need to not have another game like Starfield, like they go back to their formula, Skyrim formula, and older games formula, and they update their engine and so on. Like they listen to the fans. In the worst case scenario, the release date, I think, will be uh, maybe 2027, 2026, and but it will be a mediocre game like Starfield.
Strongest IP, and the leaked gameplay sounds like the developer is bringing some awesome additions to the table with the next game. The leaks were shared on a Reddit thread by Expensive Country 801, but they were originally posted on 4chan. While we won't dive into the whole thing, some of the highlights include the potential return of the Mage Guild, a new power called Sword
That's
Singing
cool.
that'll apparently replace the shouts of
Hopefully it
Skyrim,
will be good.
and more towns and cities than we'd care to count.
Hopefully it's good and it's creative in the powers and so on, and the storylines, and they do better a stronger storytelling. Even now, after playing Baldur's Gate, Skyrim seems a bit generic. It doesn't seem like so until I played Baldur's Gate, but yeah, they should. Sometimes they are unique, but most of the time they are kind of look alike, like copies from one story to the others. I mean, the side quests,
Be wary
especially.
though, as Bethesda has confirmed none of this, so it's best to take the leaks with a pinch of salt before we get an actual trailer. So far, all we've been given is a brief teaser trailer back in 2018, which has sparked a lot of outrage amongst gamers, as the general consensus is Bethesda announced the game far too early, making the
Yeah.
already agonizing wait for new
We think about it not too much, and we don't have any other stuff.
info all the more unbearable. With the Elder Scrolls VI expected to launch sometime in 2025, 2026, or even beyond,
I think beyond that.
it's hard to predict when that next
I think Bethesda will try to push more Starfield content to get some money back from their spendings
trailer might
when they made the game,
come.
from the making of the game. And the second one is this Andrei Sapkowski. Sorry if I butchered the name. New Witcher book title and setting revealed. It's been over a decade since Andrei Sapkowski published his last Witcher book, Season of Storms. As we all know, the last few years he's been working on a new one, and do it for Polish readers is almost over. November 22 is the new issue of Nova Fantastica magazine. We will finally have the first chapter of the book. Meanwhile, they just have revealed the title and the cover art, which is this one, and it looks awesome. So, now review the title of the new Witcher book is Rodroże Grukov. I don't know Polish. I don't know how to read this. Can translate from Polish as Raven Crossing, Crossroads, the Crow Crossing, or Crow Crossing, Crossroads, or Crossing of the Ravens, Crows, and perhaps other variations. As English editions haven't been revealed yet, we will see which variation will be chosen. The context of the story will likely be more fitting for one over the others. So this eliminates the possibility of a new book featuring most of Geralt's friends aside from Vesemir. Well, spoilers I think from here. Perhaps Jan and Neke, we know very soon who's in and who's out. Oh, this is like a prequel, I guess. I never read these books too much, but I'm reading them right now. I'm at the first book. For many years, Sapkowski said he wouldn't write a prequel or a sequel, but the PC changed his mind since then. Should he want to write more, this does allow for more books about young Geralt, as decades before the earliest and short stories take place. So it's before the first book, I guess. The first two short stories. The book will be released on December 1st in Poland, with international release dates pending. The first chapter is now available to read in the new issue of Nova Fantastica. The Witcher Season 4 is in post-production for a 2025 release, and Andrei Sapkowski's new Witcher book has planned winter 2024-2025 release, with The Witcher Season of Deep anime set for February 2025 release as well. So,
The Witcher 4 and the entirety of the Witcher series keeps getting bigger and bigger.
it gets bigger and bigger, and to relate to this article is this new book included? Like they have plans to include it
In this video, we're going to
in a
be going over all the new information on the Witcher series.
new
Not
DLC, maybe. That will be awesome. or a new season of the Witcher series.
In regard to The Witcher 4, but every upcoming Witcher project that is coming out. So let's start off with the next mainline game,
Let's see if we find clues in this video.
which is The Witcher 4, which is currently the most advanced game in the CDPR lineup of games which are coming out so far, and it will be their next big release, and it's being developed on Unreal Engine 5. Now we actually have some brand new details on The Witcher 4, but go ahead and check out my other Witcher 4 updates, which I'll leave in the description and pin comment section below. But in regards
Will
to
this
The
be a
Witcher
prequel?
4, we have new leaked information, which I'm getting from RedanianIntelligence.com and GameRant, stating that there's a brand new character by the name of Branko, played by actor Jake Lampert, in where RedanianIntelligence.com theorized that the name Branko itself is a Slavic
this
name,
is, by
which
the way,
could
by this
possibly
guy.
imply that Branko is more likely to be from the Northern Kingdom as opposed to Nilfgaard or
You feel more
Skellige,
like?
as those locations have more Germanic names. Also from this leak, according to GameRant, we know that Cyberpunk 2077's
animation.
voice director is returning for The Witcher 4. As the article reads, Lampert's spotlight profile also reveals that his performance of Branko was directed by one Kate Saxon, the same London-based voice and performance capture director who has been working with CDPR since the late 2000s. Now she's worked on The Witcher 2, The Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk 2077 amongst another dozen other projects. Not only that, but GOG.com actually has a placeholder page for The Witcher 4, which states the release date for The Witcher 4 will be 2025. Now in October 2022, CDPR said that The Witcher
So the release will be 2025 after the release of the book, which as I understand this year in December, 1st of December. So I don't know if they talk with the original author of the books, but I think there's a high chance they can include some DLCs with his new story if the game already just because the game is released after the new book.
4 was at least around 3 years away from its actual release, and we've heard in the meantime that The Witcher 4's development was very advanced and it's been
That's a
going
good clue.
well, and there was no delays or interruptions, and at the same time they're still working on the next Cyberpunk and other Witcher games with other development studios. It seems likely that we could very much get The Witcher 4 in 2025. GameRant also mentioned that these are two separate sources which have now attached a tentative 2025 release date window to the project.
Wait a sec.
2025. GameRant also mentioned
okay.
that these are
New
two
IP.
separate sources which have now attached a tentative 2025 release date window to the project, and we also know that nearly half of CDPR's 1200 strong staff has been working on Project Polaris since late 2023, and it is likely that The Witcher 4 started production in 2020, which means in 2025
I can see no other clues until now
it would have had 5 years of
that will have some of the book stories in the game.
production, which means we could be getting The Witcher 4 in 2025. Now we can also see here the entire pipeline of what CDPR is working on, being Project Polaris, The Witcher 4, Project Sirius, which is being developed by the Molasses Flood, which is going to be a multiplayer / single player focused game, which has had its entire development rebooted in its early stages. However, development is still progressing on that game, and it's going to be a Witcher game targeted for a much wider audience. And then we also have The Witcher 1 remake being developed by The Fool's Theory, which is in fact going to be an open world Witcher game that was going to be.
So after The Witcher we get The Witcher 4, The Witcher 1 and all these remakes. So they have pretty much a lot of time to read the new book and get inspired after it and build DLC.
A complete remake of the first ever Witcher game from the ground up, with Doug Cockle as Geralt returning in the lead role. But then they also are working on Project Orion, which is going to be the next Cyberpunk game, which
So it's about Geralt again, so yeah.
is currently in the concept stage, alongside a brand
I think we have a few minor clues that can be happening.
new CD Projekt Red IP known as Project Hadar, which is currently in the IP concept stage. But of course The Witcher is expanding in other ways too, and one of the big ways is by the creator himself, creating a brand new book, as Andraze Sapkowski has revealed his brand new Witcher book, which is going to be focused on a younger version of Geralt of Rivia in his teenage stages, with its Polish name being Rozdroze Kruku, translating
So we might get his transformation and all that stuff, all that stories. That will be awesome in a game or series context.
into Crow's Crossroad or Raven's Crossroad or Crow's Crossing and other variations like that. And a quote
Crow's
from
Cross.
the magazine described
What could that mean? If you guys have clues, write them below.
This book says this time the Grandmaster of Polish Fantasy is going back to Geralt's teenage years, who is only taking his first steps in the witchcraft and has to face numerous challenges. Armed with 2 runic swords, he fights monsters, saves innocent virgins, and helps unhappy lovers. Always and everywhere he tries to obey the unwritten code he got from his teachers and mentors. As usual, life spares no disappointment. Youthful idealisms clashes with reality from time to time. The saga continues and the story never ends. Redania Intelligence also mentions here that for many years Sapkowski said he wouldn't write a prequel or a sequel, but it appears he's changed his mind since then. Should he want to write more, this does allow for more books about young Geralt as it decades before the earliest short stories take place. The book will be released on December 1st in Poland, with the international release date still pending. And the actual first chapter of the book is now available to read in the issue of Noah Fantastica. Now this also gives CDPR the opportunity at some point in the future, as right now they seem to be working on remake versions of their previous games, with the newly remastered The Witcher 3 last year, and now remaking from the ground up The Witcher 1, and hopefully after The Witcher 1 we will also be getting The Witcher 2. And even though we're going to be getting Geralt of Rivia in the future Witcher game, well, at least The Witcher 4 anyway, this gives CDPR the opportunity to also create maybe games revolving around the younger version of Geralt, which would keep Doug Cockle as Geralt of Rivia, or maybe even a new voice actor to voice his younger version.
Yeah, maybe we can get even a separate game only with that. Will be awesome.
But keep Geralt of Rivia as a main protagonist of at least one Witcher series in the video game world. These will likely be smaller games compared to The Witcher 4 and the next Molasses Flood project, or they could really make it on the same level or scale of those games, but it just gives CDPR more stories to work with in the Witcher universe and opportunities to create more games. Now it also seems CD Projekt Red has posted a job offer for a writer/editor for upcoming Witcher project, and it says that they need a writer or editor in the franchise and narrative team. You will
read the first, or will read the first book, I mean by the timeline, or the last book made and released now, that will release now in December.
Be responsible for the addition or co-creation of almost every comic book, children's book, board game and TV series that will go public and is seen by a worldwide audience. And one of their daily responsibilities is writing scripts in English for comic books, TV and movies, but also trailers, teasers, TV commercials, promotional films and any other story related materials. And this is actually coming from CDPR and not the Netflix team who's making the Witcher series, which means that CDPR is really looking to expand their Witcher and Cyberpunk universe even further, and not only creating comic books and more TV shows and animated shows, but also movies. Now they've already created
that
the
will be cool,
animated
even in a movie.
Nightmare of the Wolf, which features Vesemir as the main.
Yeah, I don't take that into account, or yeah, an animated show. This looks awesome. How the hell do I miss this? How did I miss it? It looks awesome. The Witcher Sirens of the Deep
protagonist, and now they're getting ready for their upcoming animated film.
Is this already developed, or is coming? Movie's coming.
Sirens of the Deep, but hopefully this could also lead to maybe some live action movie, or maybe could even lead to a blockbuster film in cinemas. But it really seems that CDPR is going to be expanding their franchises a lot more in the future, and they have a whole load of Witcher projects coming up so far.
That's
they
awesome.
have The Witcher Season 4 and Season 5, which will be the finale of the Witcher series. On February 11th they have The Witcher Sirens of the Deep animated.
It's so unfortunate that they changed the actor. I really liked Henry Cavill.
Film starring Doug Cockle as Geralt of Rivia. It's possible that we could be getting the Witcher 4 game in 2025 now. We're going to be getting the brand new Witcher book by Andrade Sapkowski featuring a younger Geralt of Rivia. There were plans to do a spin-off show of the Witcher series focusing on 6 teenage thieves known as the Rat, who were planning to do the biggest heist.
I was trying to look at the cover to see if I see something interesting, but there's no clue there.
Of their careers on one of the most dangerous crime rings in the kingdom.
No clue
But that show
about
looks like it's in trouble due to the problems with the Witcher series. It may not even be happening. There were also plans of a Witcher child-friendly animated show which would tell basic tales of morality. And it seems like
this
the
is coming.
animated stuff in the Witcher universe is doing quite well. So this is something that could be happening. And then of course we have the Witcher 1 remake being developed by Fool's
That's
Theory,
amazing. I never played
alongside
those.
a multiplayer Witcher game developed by the Molasses.
Only play Witcher 3. I cannot wait to see the stories in those.
this flood, but they will likely be taking a couple years until they're ready to be released to the public. However, CDPR did announce with The Witcher 4 that that will be part of a brand new trilogy, saying that The Witcher 5 and 6 will be released within 6 years of the first game's release. So it's possible that we could be getting The Witcher 5 in 2028 and then The Witcher 6 in 2031.
Holy smokes, that's so far away.
Hopefully we get some more announcements by CDPR in 2025 about all the Witcher projects coming, and it really does seem that CDPR is really expanding the majority of its franchises. As we know, they're taking the same approach with the Cyberpunk series, and their plans for the Witcher universe are just huge, especially for a video game franchise. It just shows how loved and well received this series is, and hopefully we get some more projects announced and some more updates on projects that we don't really know much about as of right now, but I will be keeping you up to date with everything.
Hopefully they make those in The Witcher 3 style and graphics.
The Witcher on this
Or kinda. I don't think that will happen when more Witcher 3 style.
channel, and also everything when it comes to
At least.
CDPR game. But guys, I've got a brand new channel focusing on superhero games called
Okay,
Bannerlord.
like and subscribe this guy too. And also want to comment on this one. Assassin's Creed Shadows gameplay, and we have some new gameplay here. Shadows drops February 14. New stealth philosophy. Stealth gameplay in Shadows has been a mission overhaul in a few areas, as Simon says. First, the most obvious change for IC players will be the lack of companion eagle, allowing you to scout ahead and map out an entire location. That will be good, because it makes it too easy. Shadows players must rely on their... What do you think about this? About the eagle allowing you to scout ahead? For the main character on sense and engage enemies in a more tactical moment-to-moment manner. Yeah, that should be the case. You should not be able to know everything and react on the moment, I guess. Both Naoe and Yasuke have access to the new officer mechanics, so they kept Yasuke in the game. But there were rumors that they would remove him or replace him with a Japanese character. Or maybe they did, but they kept the name, I don't know. It will be a fast and easy way to toggle additional information on screen. Observe allows you to identify targets, tag and monitor enemies, and highlight lootable stashes, collectibles. I don't like this highlighting thing. I really think you should be able to find by yourself. I never use this even in Baldur's Gate. I really like to find things by myself. Kinda kills some of the adventure for me. The observe mechanic is the core of Assassin's Creed Shadows experience. Says Simon, when in doubt, take a pause, observe the world around you, and only then should decide what your next move should be. Eagle vision. Now it has access to the classical eagle vision. Maybe we can see some of this. No? Okay. Shinobi moves. Let's see some of those. Also give a like and subscribe to this guy. Nah, I don't like this highlighting thing. It kills the surprise. Let's see. I like the animations though. The animation seems a bit smooth, or smoother than last time. Okay, could be good if you could throw like some stuff, like I forgot what their name was in Japanese, kunai, through these doors, like wooden doors that are really thin. Okay. Smoke bomb. Assassinate. You have a knockout option. Okay. Hopefully they make the stories by these options, knockout or kill. You can have a peaceful ending or something like that, I don't know. That was cool. Thank you for watching. I'm Pluvia Aeterna and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. And also if you want me to make more of these, interact in any way with the stream or the video, know what to do.